starting to adjust rotation. Both teams will make substitutions. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams, and it's Brogdon in at point guard.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
And the shot goes in. Martin's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
So, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
The kick out to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams trying to break free, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his second bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Martin for three, connects from three-point range.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Outside Tatum, a three. It's rebounded by McGowan. Charlotte has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Offensive rebound. It's good. This game is all even.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. Tatum with another miss. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-6 run. That's a two from Martin. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Martin's got 12 in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Gallinari outside. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 14 points for Martin.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Outside Tatum. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Hornets ahead. They're up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
That's right, fans. Here are your...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Jay Crowder out there with Horford. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then there's Derek White. And it's Davison in at the point. That's good from Martin.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And so Martin nails both of them. And doors with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Martin's got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And the basket by Horford.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Matthews finds Martin. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Crowder, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more. You love a well-rounded player like Jay Crowder, cross-positional on the defensive end, a guy who has really developed into a multi-talented threat.
Charlotte making a switch here. Landale's checked in. And both free throws good from Crowder. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Miami Heat.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Martin's in the post. Misses from short range. Count the basket. And the Hornets lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Down low, Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Here's Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Richards passes to Martin over Williams. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 30 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Stolen by Martin. To the paint, here's Nicholson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Martin. Yes, that goes in. Martin's got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston, no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Here's Martin. Lays it up and off the glass. He's got 34.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And White kicks to Crowder. This one for 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Martin. And he drops it in from the low post. Martin's got 36.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Inside, here's Williams. Martin with the block, and he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. And here's Tatum for 3. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 7 points.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Charlotte with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. Changes for Charlotte. Landale's checked in. And Martin subbed in for Nick Richards. And then for Boston, White comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. We've got Ball, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
And the Hornets making a change here. Thor's checked in. And then for Boston, Al Horford is checked in for Gallinari. And it's Crowder in for Tatum. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Bouknight, he's checked in for the Hornets. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Tatum comes in for Jay Crowder. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And they double up Brown. Stolen away. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
The Celtics shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. To the inside, here's Martin. Connects again.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Martin inside. Brown on him. Tipped away. It's stolen by Brown. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. White wide open. He fires. Landale grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Basket good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving, he wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
And so Tatum nails them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Three-pointer, Martin, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Charlotte opening up a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Substitution on the court at the line for Charlotte. Shot. Landale at the line for 1.
They get a hand on it. Gallinari surveying the D. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific
Good game last night. right, it's 2K TV Tuesday, so today I'm joined by Danny and Rodney, and we're about to play No Sleep Uno Squad. If you remember from our award show, he was the top play winner of the year with that fabulous no-look alley-oop pass. Are we going to do anything that flashy, guys?
I'm not. I'm a big man, so I don't have much passing. I will be grabbing rebounds and blocking shots.
Yeah, I'm more of a fundamentals kind of guy.
So No Sleep and his squad actually reached out to us to play today on 2K TV Tuesday. So this is going to be a fun matchup.
And Clark, for those players who were traded at the deadline, what's it like to go to a new team mid-season?
You know, I never experienced that in my short NBA career.
Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And MP with the three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
That's tipped. Butler up top. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And it's blocked by Martin. In transition, here they come. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Martin against Conley. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Charlotte, Martin. At the line for...
Free throw good, MP. So both teams making some changes here. And he makes both free throws. Hero with it. Last game out, he had 44. Outside Tate. Here's Hero. High post here at 7. Outside Tate. To the middle. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
From deep, MP. Here's Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh. Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Martin inside. Working on Powell. Back to Martin. Count it. Martin's got 9.
Eddie.
So it's Miami now. It's a 5-point game. Martin outside. Down low. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Martin. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Inside, Powell. Pass to your 7. Outside Tate. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Martin against Tate. Now Martin. He gets it off. Oh, and the
buzzer beater is good. And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period, just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We'll be right back.
Fans, make some noise.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Mike Conley.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
From deep, MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Butler passes to Conley. And Martin comes to help. Up top, Hero. Down low. Here's Butler. And the layup falls.
Playing with attitude and no fear. That's Jimmy Butler.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
A divisional battle. Tonight, the first installment of 4 games between these teams. A chance.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 20 left in the first half of this game. Martin against Powell. Martin inside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Martin outside. Pass to Tate. To the paint. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Martin with the bucket.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Miami has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. It's stolen by MP. Stolen by Hero.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here at 7 finds Martin. Outside Tate. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Hornets up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
43.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
Ball at point with Rozier next to him. That's the backcourt. Brooke Lopez is out there with MP. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Pass to Bouknight. Back to Martin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
To the middle. Here's Jovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Martin with the bucket.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The Hornets making a switch here. Thor's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Hornets.
Just over one.
Miami calls timeout.
For the Hornets, Williams comes in for Lopez, and it's Martin in for Bouknight.
Yurtsevin at the line for 1.
That one drops. He ties it up. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Martin inside. He's guarded by Martin. He gets it in there. Martin's got 33.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
There's a minute 17 left in the third. Outside Tate to the inside. And Powell with the stuff.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Martin with the ball. Tate picks him up defensively. And again, Charlotte with the triples.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Heat making a change here. And that's good as he hits both shots. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Martin. Offensive board. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's your 7. Off the left rim and out. Tate against Martin. From behind the arc. No good on the shot. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
For the Hornets, Williams is checked in for Lopez, and it's Martin in for Richards. And Miami with a change here, too. Yurtseven's checked in, setting the floor for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's Butler. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Martin against Adebayo. From the arc. Here's Thor. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Brooke Lopez is checked in for Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Thank you for that, Allie.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Back to Martin. That one goes in. Martin's got 38 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Jovic's shot is off. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Martin. Rebounded by Jovic.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Miami, no good that time either.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Martin. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but a finish.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
And the Hornets call time here. They're leading by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Bouknight, he's checked in for Martin. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Get home safely and come see us again.